Good morning. It is Monday, May 13th. I am well. I'm on my way back to the Appalachian Trail. I left the trail 45 miles short of where the murder was taking place on Saturday morning. I left the trail on Wednesday. It's frightening to think that I would have been, had I stayed on the trail, right there at the crime scene. I'm not sure if that would have made me a victim or just a bystander or an active in trying to stop it or something. So my mind keeps racing back there, not knowing exactly who it was that was murdered, and who the gal is that escaped with her life. But I know that I know them because we were all hanging around the same group. So I've seen these people over the last couple of weeks. They passed me, I passed them, and I'm just on my way back. So I'm just letting you know. I want to be there for my trail family that was there. I'll let you know more when I do. I'm going back down the trail. I'm going to hike. I'm going to be there for the family and my trail family that's there, the people that I've met, I've talked to. We've been hanging out, been looking over. When I see people over there that are kind of alone, just I'm kind of you're close to those people. So I'm looking out for the young girls that are single on the trail over there that don't have a family. I make sure I got 3 daughters, so I always think about my daughter Jubilee, who talked about hiking the trail, and make sure that it is safe. We camp in groups for bears, just for safety. We know that this, I want to call him a monster. He's mentally disturbed. This man from Massachusetts who calls himself sovereign, who assaulted people down in Tennessee, that no one pressed charges. And people on Facebook were saying, oh, he hasn't hurt anyone. You're jumping to conclusion. Leave him alone. Well, everybody on the Appalachian Trail is really nice and respects one another. So when you see someone that starts a knife and stabbing the picnic table, threatening his dog, threatening other hikers with a shovel, spitting on other hikers, okay? You press charges on that. He needs to be off the trail. Normally, it's a very safe environment. So just all you people that were, jumping on everybody and saying, oh, you're slandering his name or whatever it is over there. Well, yeah, he just murdered someone, so F you, buddy, okay? You trail lawyers telling us that we don't know what we're doing over there. These women out here, they have good moral compasses and know that this guy's crazy, okay? He's crazy. So, that's what makes me more mad than anything else over there, that we didn't press charges because you got people going over there, oh, you're slandering. That's just, well, there's a guy dead right now. There's a family grieving, okay? And yeah, you know what? We're talking on Facebook, so don't give me your legal BS about, we know this guy was dangerous. He got thrown out of hostel after hostel and threats. So I'm heading back to be with my friends and family and help out where I can. We were supposed to be going to trail days in Damascus this weekend for a celebration of trail, but that's not what it's going to be. I'll be there, but it's not going to be the big celebration. All right, it is Monday afternoon, and I am back on the trail here, Mount Rogers parking lot. Back on day number 43 on the trail after 5 zeros. Okay, so it's a bit windy, so I'll just talk loud, and I will be getting a new thing for my phone to kind of keep the sound better quality. We'll try to work on that going forward. But here we're on the official trail here now, and we are back heading north somewhere around mile 503. And we have until 4:30 when they lock the gate and lock my rental car in that I'm using tomorrow to go 30 miles. So, and it's about 2 o'clock now, so 26 hours. I need to go 30 miles. Oh, there's the blaze. Gotta touch the first blaze. I usually say touch the first blaze of the day. I gotta touch the first blaze of the week since I've been off for
5.5 days. So, well, somewhere here is supposed to be the Appalachian Trail. I can't quite see where it's at. Let's see where everybody's been walking all over the place, but you can't tell for sure because there's a lot of horses around here too. Ponies. There we go. Huh, there's the mark. 18 north, huh? Okay. This way. The trail's getting better now that we're out of where the ponies are at. It looks like the trail's a lot nicer, so it's not getting all rutted out. So I can actually do some filming. Just ran across 4 guys that were section hiking northbound, and one of the guys had a bandana that was kind of beige colored and had a good old streak of red right on it. From a distance, it looked like his forehead was bleeding. And with all the activity, the attack, assault that went on Saturday, your mind immediately goes, what the heck? I immediately took off my glasses so I could see better. It's just a bandana, but it's pretty much hard to hike this trail right now without thinking about what happened. And I got bits and pieces about more and more information. The couple was in their tent, and he came in while they're in their tent, told them to get out of the tent or he was going to burn it down. He probably attacked them. I'm just guessing now. He tried to attack them. It's pretty easy just to pull the poles out and collapse the tent out. You can see where the people are. You're pretty vulnerable in the tent now that I think about it. Anyway, that's where the mind is racing, thinking about all of this. And I wonder how long it's going to go on before I can come back and enjoy the trail and my normal thought process. And when conversations will leave this conversation on the trail. And I don't know that they will. This may just be the whole thing. You just might be thinking of this. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be dropping out once it sinks in more and more. Yeah, pretty much can see how the bicycle thing is not very good on this trail. So, not a very good bicycle trail. I don't know about the hang gliding kind of thing. I don't know about that. All right, so I've been walking on the trail. I'll get in probably, I'll have 8 miles in here and another mile, and that'll put me at the shelter. The shelter that I'm going to, this next shelter, has a bear box. There has been bear activity there. So a bear box is like a big lock box for your food. So you don't have any food there, so the bear does not get rewarded over there. But it does say in the Gut Hooks app that the people last week were having some trouble with the bear in the middle of the night, just having to yell at them, and they all got up and yelled at them and shined their lights at them, throw rocks toward their feet or whatever, try to scare them away. That worked. So I can do that. That leaves a big day for tomorrow, which is like 24 miles to get out. So I think I have to do a total of 32. So close to those numbers to get out. Well, the problem here is that I wanted to get my car is locked in by a gate. Didn't realize that at the visitor center that they close at 4:30 and they lock the gate, so the rental car is there. I could wait till the morning. I could get there late. The problem is I can't go too much further tonight because the next shelter, the hurricane shelter, is that's the name of the shelter, has no bear boxes. And they're telling you do not camp there. The bears are all over it, and there's not even any good trees to throw your bag, your food bag up in the tree to tie it off. I probably should show more of that, but they don't have bear cables. They don't have anything. Anyway, that's my dilemma. That's what I'm working on. Got to figure that out. I'll be there. Either way, I don't want to be at either site all alone. If there's going to be bears around, I need to be able to shake them away. So the second thing that I have found today, that I have not seen one other northbound hiker. I've seen a dozen or more than a dozen southbound hikers. So I just asked a guy, and he explained to me, which made immediate sense to me once he said it, that because of the shutdown of the trail with the whole monster murderous attack on the trail, they shuttled everybody past here. So a lot of people got shuttled back here, and they're packing back down here, and they're going to be going back to Damascus. So that kind of makes sense. That's why they're all headed that way. So I guess I'm like the only northbounder around today. So. Well, I made some dinner. Ramen and some dried onions and some powdered potatoes. So pretty good. Very hot. I'm electing to stay here tonight. Got Grasshopper with me. He doesn't want to move on for the same reason I don't. Same with Bears. So I'm going to be tenting here tonight. And I noticed that around this shelter here, they actually already have bears or rocks that they have just to keep the bears away. They got a bear box here. We'll keep our food there. But we're going to go get some water and put up a tent. Good morning. It's day 44. I am in my hammock. I got my hammock set up with me now, so I don't know if you can see it. And it's raining. And I gotta get up and do 24 miles. And it's 5 o'clock in the morning. That's the plan today. Gotta get going. Alright, let's make this happen. 24 miles. And it's raining and windy. Go! Get up! I tell myself that. Alright. No bears, it's all good. So I stopped at the hurricane shelter, got in there a little before 8, I think. Yeah, about 7:45. So I got my first 4 miles in, 4 or 5 miles. And had breakfast there, cooked up some oatmeal, and I think I ate a bar and some coffee. Coffee did its work, nice privy there, that was nice. And then there was 3 people sleeping there when I got there. And there was a gentleman by the name of Camel. And then there was Avocado, who goes by Cotto. A 25-year-old gal that's got a hurt foot, so she's going to be getting off trail here for a while before she gets back on. And then there was another middle-aged lady by the name of Won't Get Up. She was the last to get up, but we all got up. She just got on the trail. And anyways, that's what we've got going. I'd like to talk to them this morning. That's the shelter that, according to the logbook, that everyone for the last recent month or so has lost their food bags to bear. Well, they tried to find a really good tree, hung it, and they says they can't imagine that theirs was any better than anyone else's. Their hang, but the bears did not get to it. Might have to do something with it. It's so darn cold and windy. I just now got to the point where I can take my gloves back off. Just got some water. So it's been really cold. I just dropped down about 800 feet or so elevation, and it's not as windy here. But up there, it's a cold cloud of wind, and it makes it cold, everything, because it's so moist. I guess now that I think about it, my thumbs are still numb from cold. But they're warming up now. Less wind and that, so that's what's going on. It is cold. It got down to about 35, 37. I guess what they figured it got cold to last night. So I didn't have to worry about freezing their water filters or anything, but it was cold and uncomfortable. I felt like it was warmer when I first got up than I was the next hour. So we have an obstacle coming up on the trail. It's about only 2.5 miles away. There's a bridge that's out, and there's a reroute that adds another 1.3 miles to the trail to get around that bridge. but the rumor is you can get through it. So we are going to try to do that. So we're going to go through a number of braided streams and wet spots like this, and eventually we'll get down to the bridge that's washed out. A lot of the bridges are done very, very well, and there's been a lot of them so far. Yesterday, I'll try to film a few more of those. All right, it says do not cross, but we gotta at least go take a look at it, right? Rather than backtrack 0.25 miles without looking at it. So we're gonna take a look at these falls. Oh, they're saying do not cross. How unsafe is it? Let's take a look. This thing is solid. I am bouncing up and down. That's not going anywhere. That don't make any sense at all. That thing is solid. I don't know what the issue is, but that's nothing. Waterfalls are nice. Alright, more gates. Haven't seen a gate in 10 miles, so wonder what's inside the gate. I'm heading into cow territory again. Just went through a gate, and hopefully these cows are nice. I might have to wait for some other people coming along there so I'm not alone. They don't seem to be too alarmed, so I guess we're good. That one there's going to be, has some nice little antlers, horns on them. I guess they're called horns, Tony, not deer. Oh, look, somebody's going to get up and say hello to us. What's up? What's up, little cows? You got a lot of flies on you. Look at all the flies on his forehead right there. Look at that. You're sitting right in the trail. You're pretty proud of that, aren't you? Just going down the trail. That's all we do is walk down the trail. All right. All right. Well, that wasn't so bad. This one here looks like it's limping there pretty bad. Poor feller. You know what they call that cow, don't you?
What's that?
Veal. Oh. All right, another bridge. Mountain stream. Life of a mountain stream. Yada, yada, yada. All right, what's your trail name again?
Chowhound.
Chowhound. We got beer, we got Coke, we got Mountain Dew. Grinders here taking part. I just packed away a Coke because we were on a tight schedule. I got to figure out what else is going to help me get there today. And so I'm going to go with the Danish here. That's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with a cheese Danish there. Thank you very much. We appreciate your trail magic all the way from Switzerland. Yeah. I don't think there's a Swiss rolls, but is that a bee on there? That really is a bee on there. Look at that. My first close encounter of the bee kind. First time I got a bee close focused. All right. Loving that sugar. All right, well, we've been cranking it up really, really hard. We have 19 miles in right now. We have 5 to go. It's 2 o'clock. So 30-minute miles now. Gets me at 4:30, gets there before the gate closes. Got a grinder behind me. He wants to ride into town. Well, he was behind me. He might have fallen behind, you know. He's only 25, so he's still got a few years to get to full strength, you know, like this 52-year-olds. So I stop. He catches up once in a while. Stop to make water. But anyway, that's where we're at. Looks like we're gonna make it. Legs are feeling like I went like 19 miles. So, but doing well. We're doing well. It's still pretty cold out. Got goosebumps on my arms, goosebumps on my legs, but that's only because I'm at the top of this ridge, and that's why I can bring the camera out, because it's flat, but there's been some areas that are just all rocks. They're like, oh my goodness. I mean, it was just like for like 400 yards, it was just rocks, rocks, rocks. And I see this couple over to my right, and I thought, well, maybe they're mushroom hunting. And I asked them, are you looking for mushrooms? And he says, no, we're looking for a campsite. Well, there's better areas to look for a campsite, but I don't think he found it there. It's just all rocky there. But all right, 5 miles to go, and I still haven't had that Coke yet, so I'm saving that for the 4 mile mark, and that'll get me in good with that little extra sugar buzz to get me down that last little bit. Got some downhill now for a little bit, then we'll go back uphill, and then we're done with the uphill for the day. We just checked the time. It's 2:30. I have checked how far to go, 3.7, so we can kind of relax. That's where I came from. I'm looking down to my right. I haven't seen this before, but there's a little lake down there, or a pond or something. It's pretty cool. Looks tempting. It almost looks like it's sandy down there on the edge of the beach. Right in that area right there. But anyway, we are 0.4 miles. 0.4 miles. Yeah. Oh, and that lake is even bigger than that. I still see it down there. Be cool if the trail went down there, but no, we got to stay up here where the rocks are and fallen trees. But I'm sure there's fallen trees down there too. So we did pretty good. We started the trail at 5:38. We should finish about 10 after 4. So we got plenty of time. Looks like there's I love the smell of wood burning in the woods. So it looks like there's some people camping up here. And it's a pretty good time. I'll probably give a few people a ride into Marion there. Might cancel my dinner at the hostel just so I can eat at a restaurant with some trail family. I think that's my plan. All right, so we've made it to the partnership shelter, and this is a really nice shelter here. This is like, spent some big bucks here over there. So 2-layer shelter. You can climb up there somewhere, probably a ladder or something. Ladder to my right, around the corner. Okay, over there. So yeah, you can go up above. There's the ladder. Go up there, check it out. They have a shower of sorts. Pretty cool. Anyway, so they got a nice little benches over there. I don't normally get nice benches like that. Nice picnic table. So pretty nice place. Even got a really high class privy and a clothesline. How about that, huh? Okay. It is May 14th. I stayed in this bed last week on Tuesday night. This was the most comfortable bed that I've slept on the entire Appalachian Trail. And I stayed here at this Sufi Lodge. Great night's sleep, great bed. The next night, a gentleman by the name of Ronald Sanchez slept in the same bed, and he was the one that was killed on the Appalachian Trail on Friday night. We're all that close together on the trail. Sad. Last good night slept you slept here.